So we have understood about break and continue, right? Because those are used within the control statements, like when you go for and while, you'll be widely using it. When you go for break, you're coming out of it. When you use continue, the basically the logic is being, we are just using it to go back to the beginning. The meaning of pass, when you give, when we ask you something, if you're saying pass, that means that you don't want to express it. You just wanted to skip that part. In the same way, pass is used only for syntax purposes. So why do you use syntax? Even you use the same thing in classes, functions, you can use it anywhere. Whether you can use pass, whether you take up with an if statement or inside a loop or anywhere you can use it. We use only pass when we want to do nothing, because pass is used, it doesn't do anything. We generally use pass if you wanted to make some syntax purposes, because every time when you write if, you need to write some statements after colon. That's where you follow the suit, right? When you go for while, you do the same thing. When you go for, you do the same thing, right? That's where we generally use pass only for syntax purposes, right? So enough of talking. What do? We just go for implementation part. So just start working on same IDLE. Now let me just make sure that if I just try to relate these points, and if I just press multiple quotes here, so that I don't want to execute all of them. Now I'll start using pass, because pass is basically used for syntax purposes. Pass statement is used syntactically. That means you don't want to execute it. It is just used syntactically, right? You don't want to execute any other blocks. I mean, you just only write for syntax purposes. To make it easy to understand, let me take up a simple example where I just wanted to take some value a is equal to 0, and I'll write my while loop while a is less than 10. If you want to take input from user, just take it as n and take int of input of, it's up to you. And I just wanted to update it. A plus is equal to 1, or you also know it as a is equal to a plus 1. It's up to user interest, you can take up anything. Then I just relate a condition if, because I wanted to print only some numbers, not all the numbers. If a is greater than 5, if a is greater than 5, if you just use print, you directly get the result. If you just give print of a, when you save and when you start executing it, you just get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's very simple, because you start from here, a is 0, a equal to 0 plus 1, a is 1, 1 is greater than 5, false, you don't get any print. Then go back to loop again in the same way. Now what is the difference of making pass here? Simple, when you keep pass here, because if I keep break and continue, it is very different. When I keep pass, it is syntactically, right? You don't get any change, you get the same result above. But if you start keeping this print outside the condition, there you find so much difference, because you see the result and you'll understand. When I execute it, you get each and every element printing. It's not only the condition, because this condition is not at all being taken into consideration, because you have taken here pass. So pass is not at all executed, because pass is only for syntax purpose. If you don't write this, you get a syntax error, because it is expecting an indented block, right? Because you have some use cases. When you go for classes and when you go for functions, you need to use some pass in some use cases where you don't want to do any operation, just syntax. For only syntax thing, you wanted to make it correct. And the syntax, for only syntax if we want, then make it simple, right? So you use pass here. If you use pass, that is only for syntax purpose. If you are inside the if condition, you get a different result. If you are outside it, you get one more different result. That's where you generally use pass for syntax. What happens if you use break? You just work on it. If you use break here, when you use break, and if you are inside the break, you don't get any result. You see the result and you'll understand. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because if a is greater than 5, you are asking it to break. How do you get the result? No, right? That is where there is a pretty much difference between pass and break. And even you can work with continue also, you get the same result. To make it more justify, what I'll do is, I'll take one more example where I give up my combination of positive numbers and negative numbers. Okay, I'm creating a list. I'll take up a for loop for I in A because I wanted to see both positive and negative and make it understand with pass. If I just give if I is greater than 0, if I is greater than 0, if I print I, you get 1 to 5, right? And you also get, if you want to get 0 also, what you need to do? You should include equal to. It's as simple as it is, right? If you include equal to, you get 1, 2, 5, 0. But I wanted to see only negative numbers. Then what do you get? If you give pass here, then you can write again else block here and you give print of I. There you go. If you wanted to, if you don't want to see the above output, you can just keep them as triple quotes and you see the difference now. You are going to get only negative numbers. What are negative numbers? -1, -2, -5, right? If you don't give anything here, obviously you get a syntax error because it is expecting an indented block. Because pass is only for syntax purpose, nothing is done. That's where you generally make sure. If you again give print of I here, you get each and every element being printed. You see, if you are inside the pass, you get every element being printed, positive numbers and negative numbers. So, and what happens if you come out of this? You see a different result over there. You see, it's invalid syntax because you are writing else block, right? You cannot do this. That is where you generally use pass only for syntax purpose. If you don't want to execute this, you can just keep it as comment and go for execution. It only depends on user interest. So there is also a statement in Python. If you want to work it up with syntaxes only, you can easily use pass.